Hey guys, we're just making sure we have a commercial.
I'm like dead silent today, sorry.
Oh, I've just been meaning to check the videos because I can't see the camera on the other side of the phone. I've been wondering if I've been looking in the right spot.
I got an ad.
You just say when.
It's not letting me skip.
I have nothing on my iPad. I look every week at my iPad.
We're good.
Okay. Hey friends, happy Wednesday Friends Day. Here, yay! We're gonna paint a little sunflower ornament. I've got 2 holes drilled in a 4" by 4" canvas panel from US Art Supply. Emily's here with me tonight.
Hello.
We're gonna jump right in and fly over my head to my art table.
We're ready.
You stepped on
I did, I stepped. That was so fast, I wasn't ready.
Well, no traceable. Was it too fast?
We speed ran that.
I did, yeah. Get going. I gotta get this done in time. You know, I don't know if I need you. Oh, yeah, I guess tape. I really don't. Because this is higher now? Mm-hmm. Yeah, tape it, I guess.
Well, I was going to let you stick it in, and then I always tighten it once you're done doing your business.
My business. We'll call that good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I taped it. Goodbye.
Thank you. Yeah, that's probably smart. Keep it up.
What if I just left? Like I said goodbye.
Well, actually, the one time you were sick and I did the live on my own, I was at my big easel.
Oh, yeah.
And I started moving the camera all around. And nobody was here to rein me in. Okay. So I'm going to paint a background. And then I've got this one already painted. Then that can dry, and I've got this one, the background already painted with the center in there. Mostly just because I don't walk and talk and chew bubble gum very well. Here, maybe we want to do a screenshot. Pretty colors. I've done, I think I linked it in this video's description. I've done another one a year or 2 ago, but the petals go up over here on this side, so it's a bit different. Not quite as many fun brush stroke swipes in the background. Here, I kind of flashed this at the beginning too. They don't sponsor this video. I like them that they're archival quality. I could see somebody chatted on my phone, but I can't read it. I just kind of saw it pop up. The phone's at about nose level. Is that too much information? I call these ornaments all year round. Oh, I'm just like 99% sure I linked how to wire these, how I do it in this video's description. I don't have enough for the galleries. I'm still trying to sell snowmen, and they're not selling. It's been warm here. Okay, I'm using my primary colors. Phthalo blue green shade, Quinacridone magenta, cad yellow medium hue, titanium white, and Mars black. I mixed the brown. I recently bought, I know I have it here, just I leave it in reach. Where is it? I'm not going to find it. Do you see the burnt? Oh, there it is. I recently bought burnt umber in the basics, and I really like it. The heavy body would always get dry on me. It would be dry the first time I use it, or get drier eventually. But so far, I'm really liking that. Oh, and you guys, I got the Liquitex palette wetting spray. I've only used it today, so I don't know what I think yet. But I do think it's just thinned out matte medium. I had the matte medium, Emily, and then where did I put it? Oh, I had it setting somewhere.
Oh.
I don't know where I set it down.
What are you looking for?
The matte medium.
Oh. Didn't you just put it right down in front of you?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, I'll start on the background for this one. I think I'll paint it blues and greens.
Oh, it's right here.
I just can't see it beyond the wall.
There you go.
I mean, just because it has a green label doesn't mean the same, but this feels heavier, and you can't tell, but it's thicker, and this is much thinner. But I think it is, and it doesn't say what it is on it. Anyway, it's fun to try something new.
Yay.
So I'm going to put back in the same spot, and I'll go, where is that?
Is the table set?
The table is set, other than I haven't said what brush I'm going to use.
Okay, you can say it.
I think I'll just use this one because it's sitting right here. I've been using it a lot lately. 3/4 inch flat brush from Royal and Langnickel. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Tonight in the chat so far, we have Marty, Deborah, Gravy. Let's see. Let me scroll. Cindy, Milena, Leanne, and I think I got everyone.
Wow.
Oh, and Chase, $9.99 in his Go-to-Moji.
So I gotta say, hey, Chase Man, in case he leaves quick. Thank you so much. And thanks everybody for coming.
Yeah. And Gravy clocked in and said, smash that like button and share and like. Oh, wait. Smash that like button and share this.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you. We missed you last week, Gravy. We noticed you were gone.
I'm just mixing up some more of this blue-green color, and I'm being kind of chicken because I know that Phthalo blue-green shade is strong. So I don't know if you can see it on the video, but I'm still a little bit green. That's going to be too much blue now.
Deborah even, I'm scrolling through the chat because I just really read the names. And Deborah even said, yeah, Gravy, no one was here to remind us.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I like hanging out with you guys. It's nice to have, it's going to sound like I don't have any friends. It's nice to have art friends. All right, that's definitely close enough. Okay, I basically think I'm making a phthalo green there. I don't have, I've got one off camera that I can't reach. Maybe you could do that if you didn't want to mix it. All right, I might have to run the hairdryer, but not yet. Let's see. So generally I did lighter colors on the top, darker on the bottom. And I did do that with this one. It doesn't show so much, but then I also came back with some straight up blue to darken it even some more down there. So, lighter at the top. Grab some yellow. Maybe a little white. I just, you can't see if I do that. Am I in frame? Yes. The motorcycle left.
Mm-hmm.
It was rumbling right at the beginning.
It was.
Sometimes I gesso these canvas panels to try and fill in the texture a little bit, and sometimes I don't. They're pre-gessoed. Sometimes I'll add a little white to my color to make it more opaque and then come back with juicier color after it dries. Dry it with a hair dryer.
Do I dare say that I hear a zzz?
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a new splitter. So it wasn't the splitter. Both splitters are good.
But this one's just like that static. It's not the, like that was like crackling last week, you know? Oh.
This is why I wear an apron. So it's different, but a problem.
Yeah, we've had the zzz before, you know?
Yeah.
Just the steady buzz. It's really when no one's talking. And there's like silence.
I don't remember how many bars I have here. We could go off the Wi-Fi.
I don't think that's it.
Okay.
Because the picture, that would be like if the picture was bad and stuff.
Oh. Boy, it's drying quick. I should just let it dry. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich again.
Was it good?
Yes. All melty, toasted, so it's all melty. You put the peanut butter on it when it's warm. Gets melty. So I'm trying not to get brush marks. And I already can feel that it's sticky, which is one reason why I'm getting them. But I don't know if you can see this here. I'll try it this way. You kind of come up like you're sweeping a broom. Can help. I'm going to run out of grip space here. Oh, I'm still over my palette. I was trying not to be over my palette. Boy, that one didn't give me nearly as much trouble. Isn't that funny? When I painted the sunflower that's already done, the background didn't give me nearly as much trouble. I have no idea why. That's all I do. I get comments occasionally because I don't usually show the background. Or sometimes I'll do swirlies. If I'm running out of room to grip, so I think I'm just going to let it dry. I could dry it with a hairdryer, but I'm also thinking, you guys can let me know in the comments, I'm thinking you get the idea. Yeah, I can feel it dragging and it feels sticky. It's lifting. But I never stop when I say that, do I? I get quiet. So I listened to one of the replays recently. I'm like, I get quiet.
Marty said, Annie, you're painting yourself into a corner.
I literally am. I need to just stop. Okay. I'm going to set that. So what I do, I like an empty tape roll just to set it on so it doesn't stick to my table or wherever I'm laying it on. I can come back and finish that up later. While it's wet, I'm going to paint. Say you're done and then you're not. I think I do that with everything, don't you, Emily?
Yeah.
Did you guys notice how fast that yeah was?
When we try to hang up the phone.
Oh, everything. Even when you were young. One more thing.
When you're like, oh, I think I'm done with these chips, and then you're like, a couple
more. They're so good.
Ooh, Gravy said, are you planting anything yet?
I don't usually plant much of anything. And I was thinking in Omaha, Omaha, Nebraska, if you're new or watching, it doesn't matter if you're new. Mother's Day is kind of the rule of thumb. So would that be early? That'd be like this May 10th-ish.
I know if you do like
I think there's
crops, there's, you can, or like not crops, but like, you have like a little garden or something, you have to start pretty early just because to try and make it, or to make it long enough for whatever thing to grow.
I haven't had a garden since...
We're just flower people.
Since before you.
Yeah.
In a different state. Okay, I'm going to grab a filbert. I think this one's slightly smaller. It's a 7 and that one's a 10. I don't know. I don't know if that's a ½ inch. Here, I can measure. And the light's pretty much going to be top. Coming from the top. Oh, more like a 3/8. Oh, you know what? Em, I left my note.
Should I go get it?
Yes. I don't need it right away, but yes.
I'll just go get it now. Clip my mic to the tablecloth.
It's probably center left in my desk. I'm trying to debate how light I'm going to make some of these off the bat. I think I'm going to start with this one because I'm going to have a bead and a wire. Could use a bigger filbert. Thank you.
It's probably annoying. Where do you want it?
Thank you.
There.
Thank you.
Yep.
Now I think I want to start. This one took me a long time because I started with really dark petals and worked up. I'm a little concerned about time. I think I'll just grab some orange. The orange is going to be transparent because my yellow and my quinacridone are transparent. So we're going to put a couple in. Yeah, see how that you can really tell that that's transparent. Maybe a pinch of white. Okay, I'm not helping it by doing that. Oh, no, I'm not liking it. We'll just cover it up. I'm going to go back to my other thought. Okay, maybe have one. Do we want one pointing there? Maybe not. I'm covering up my palette. I wonder if I have a bigger filbert. That one looks like it's fatter. It's a more expensive brush. It's a very inexpensive brush, but these were dirt cheap. But sometimes I really like how thin they are. Let's try this one. I'm going back to the orange again. I can't make up my mind. So I just put petals on and then put more petals on. Sometimes I don't get a good twist, so then I just paint the point on. You didn't bring any crocheting, Em.
I did. It's in my bag.
Oh, I need to hold this over here more. Oh, you know what I need to do is a stem, too. I jumped right in. Let's see. I've been buying the same styrofoam plate brand for a long time. They're getting thinner and more warpier, which I assume saves money for them. Mm-hmm. Kind of like how you buy a bag of chips and there's only 5 of them in there instead of what there used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So it kind of a fried egg shape.
It's fried eggy.
And then I just stayed a, I don't know, half a thumbnail away from the edges. I don't know that you need to do that. Okay, and then I think I want to put in so this is yellow and cad white, that puddle. So you can just do a horizontal stroke. Where do I want it? And that can just be sort of a petal, maybe barely turning look, kind of coming right at us. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm going to shift the color just so I can see it. I think I should put this one on first.
Groovy said, shake your wire, I hear static. Let me see if I could do the unpluggy me thing again. That seemed to work one time.
At least we know it's not the splitter.
Yeah. It could be the main splitter, but your videos sound fine when you film alone.
I don't use a splitter.
Or the main jack.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it is. Because, yeah, we don't have any trouble on the videos, like you said.
Literally feels like something's like vibrating against something.
Huh.
So weird.
Is my microphone like on my throat? I just touched it. We could, I mean, I know you said no, but if you ever want to try going off the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything, I don't think.
I wonder if it's the internet in my neighborhood.
You got the best, I think. I mean, we haven't had a problem since you moved.
No, but they're expanding to across the street, and I don't know if, they hook something up temporary. They have a temporary sign when you come out of the neighborhood. You don't ever go that way. You go the other direction. I'm gonna make this one a little darker. It's so transparent. Couldn't see it. Make this one a little darker. It's kind of nice when they're transparent, though. Maybe I should leave them alone as she keeps going. Oh, this one a little darker. Okay. It's like, try to be random. Where do I want it to go? Connect
it's me sitting over here. That's when it pops up again.
Oh, do you think it's interference from your headphones?
No, because it's fine when I stand over there.
Well, and something happened last week when you forgot them.
Yeah. Let me, like, walk back over there.
It's like the rabbit ears on the old TV.
Yeah. It stops when I'm over here.
That's
it's not
odd.
doing it. People better type really big so I can read really far away from my computer.
It's you.
It's me. It's something.
Oh. Could it be your laptop?
I wonder. Let's see.
Because that's the only thing that changed.
Now we're doing like testing and controls, and I stood over there with no technology. I said, stay there, Emily.
Hey, go down the street in your car. That won't work. It's getting better. Let's see. Should we have one kind of want to have it go crazy, but I don't know if it'll make sense. Maybe I'll just put another one in here.
I wonder if it's the outlet or something.
Oh, with all the plugs? It could be.
Maybe. I've got a lot of juice flowing through me over there.
Yeah, I was just thinking that the only thing different is the laptop.
Because it's not doing it well. Because I brought my laptop over there.
Yeah, you heard me though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that one now, but I think we'll be okay. Let's put a stem in. Kind of did that backwards. Well, this one was bigger and held a little more paint. For some reason, I was liking that better. That's a little brush. Let's even grab something bigger. Number 4 round from Royal. Oh, surprise, Royal and Langnickel. I like these come in a pack. I like the grippies. Okay. My palette spins. At least it's live, so I'm not making you too dizzy.
Leanne asks, Annie, what are you painting for Easter? You just painted something that I don't know if it would be Easter.
Nothing in particular, because I haven't in the past sold a bunch of Easter type paintings. But I do sell spring paintings. I think this will be in about 2 weeks. I just finished this today. And I'm thinking I'm going to call it Toot Your Own Horn. It's a cute bunny. I've thought about like painting little Easter egg ornaments. Be cute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be cute. Gravy says, oh, sorry. What?
Oh, well, it's just, short. It's not that short, but it's kind of funny what sells at the galleries and what doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Hen.
Gravy says, looks good, Annie. I like the background color.
Thank you. Yeah, I like I like juicy color.
Cindy says, cute bunny. Leanne says, oh, I love the bunny with 3 heart emojis.
Oh, thanks. It's a cute reference photo. I don't have it handy. I think the video will come out a week from this Sunday. I say I think because I haven't put it on the calendar. I do minor editing before I give it to Emily for
one more
music, and she puts in the graphics, and she does all the heavy lift. As you know, right now she's doing all the heavy lifting.
I'm moving. Now I have nothing over here, and I'm sitting in my spot to see if it's like the outlet or something.
Yeah. Except for why wouldn't it do it before? I've had the outlet for a while.
I mean, we've had the buzzing problem for quite a while. Like, it comes and goes, you know?
I want to be right.
Because this is only the second live I've done with this laptop. But we've had the buzzing problem before.
Okay. I didn't think so. Well, not for a long time. You know, when favorite son Jack used to argue with his teachers, I'm like, just let him be right. And I always argue with you. Just let her be right. So I'm being putsy, but it's kind of fun for me to... Oh, so you could go... Here, I did it and I didn't talk about it. It's not a big thing, but... Here, let's see if I can kind of clean up my white. So if I lighten up this blue-green, it'll go kind of minty. If I lighten it with white. If I don't want it to be... Sometimes they'll call it chalky, like it's a bad thing. Sometimes you want that color. Like in a sky, that could be really pretty. But you can also add some yellow then, if you want it not as chalky. Kind of go between the white and the yellow. You guys probably all knew that.
Deborah said, that bunny is adorable.
Thank you.
And you technically have 1 minute to our normal.
Okay. That went fast. Grab some of that. I think we should just call it good, but keep fussing with it. Okay, take a little mini break. I just want to thank people. So Marty L, April W, Thank you so much for sending money through PayPal. Yay. I bought this and a splitter and some burnt umber. I already showed the burnt umber. And I can't remember what else. Oh, some canvas hangers. And then Susan L., thank you for leaving a super thanks under the rooster painting. It's, I don't know how to describe it. It has a rusty background. The rooster's colorful. And then I actually put the word rooster in the painting. So thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. It's going to look like a hole. It occurred to me I might want to put a little color into the center of my sunflower, but maybe we want to go, oh, I don't know. It's kind of a rusty brown. I don't have that color in my painting yet. Kind of dry brush a little there. Oh, the paint's running out. I don't know if that did anything. Playing. I'm playing. Oh, you know what I might do now that I just cleaned out my brush? Let's maybe grab a little, well, let's grab a little blue. It's going to be strong and it scares me. That's kind of nice. And then maybe we'll put, watch me not like it. There. Just going for a little darker values all. Could use black. Yeah, bunny is fun. The orange background scared me. Sorry, I just saw a squirrel because I just saw the bunny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I did with just the plain background. Got myself in trouble right away, but it worked out. And then I ended up I painted out some of the orange, and then I put it back in because it worked. I got scared and painted it out.
Gravy said, I thought you were saying Laurel and Lang Nickel for the longest time. LOL.
Oh.
Royal and Lang Nickel.
Yeah, well, and also I'm looking down, so I might kind of slur it a little. Yeah, royal. Or sometimes I mumble. Emily has better enunciation than I do. Work on that.
Laurel Lang Nickel.
It does sound like that.
Laurel Lang Nickel. That's hard to say fast, too. Royal and Lang Nickel. Royal and Lang Nickel. Royal and Lang Nickel.
They're gonna have to be a sponsor if we keep doing that.
Same for Michael's.
Yeah. Although I don't buy as many Michael canvases, I kind of moved on to the wood panels from U.S. Art Supply.
Yeah, you're liking the wood panels.
Well, they handle the rough handling and traveling a bit better.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you see? I don't know if it happened officially, but I thought sometime this week Joann's was supposed to file for bankruptcy.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Joann
Fabrics
and Crafts stores. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't do it much, but I really miss going to stores and shopping. I like that. Okay. I don't really need to be cleaning out my brush so much. It's just I'm thinking, oh, it looks pretty good. I think I still want to bring up. So here, when you have a transparent color, and I keep putting more paint over it, but when it dries, you can't tell hardly. That's the downside. That's what drives people nuts sometimes. I could add a little bit of white to it. I keep thinking one more will do the trick. Pardon me, but it really isn't. Nothing like having your mic right by your throat. And you're live.
Gravy said, yeah, I just Oh, about the brushes. Yeah, I just Googled it to see about getting a blending brush. So he's probably Googling Laurel and Lang nickel.
Oh, yeah. I get them at Michael's most of the time. Get them on Amazon sometimes. I think the Menta line, which is this teal color, I think this came in a pack. You may not like that. I think you can buy them individually, and they have some really nice. They have various lines. Princeton has some in a pack or individual. I'm going to decide those are too light.
Marty says, "Oh, that's sad about Joann's. In my town, I only have Hobby Lobby and Joann's." That's what I saw a TikTok about it, and the guy that was talking about it said that in a lot of areas, like the only place is a Joann's. So, and he did say that the chapter bankruptcy, whatever they're filing for, is different than the store is closing. And he gave the example of Hancock Fabrics. He said that they filed quite a few times for different chapter blah, blah, blah bankruptcies before they closed the stores. So it doesn't mean that they're closing. It's just not a good sign, obviously.
No, they're struggling.
But he also said that I guess when Hancock Fabrics went into bankruptcy, like for the final time, and they like sold the business or whatever, there were whisperings that Michaels would swoop in and kind of like save them and buy them out, and they would remain Hancock Fabrics, but Michaels owns them, kind of thing. Like Instagram, Facebook owns Instagram.
Yeah, I think you can buy Hancock Fabrics
from them. Yeah, online.
Yeah.
So they, what did they do? Oh yeah, so they didn't do that, and they didn't show up to like the auction for the company, and then everything got like sold off separately, blah 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 blah, and then they swooped in and bought the name, which is why they sell Hancock Fabrics.
Interesting.
On online, and so they're wondering if since this is happening with Joann's, if it gets worse, they'll probably just let them completely sink, and then he wonders if they'll expand Michael's and start fabric sections in Michael's stores, you know?
Yeah, I thought they were going to do that after Hancock, but...
I know. Well, that's what he was like, that would explain why they've only been selling online, so then they can kind of like wait in the shadows for them to fully basically disappear, and then they have, aside from Hobby Lobby, because I know they have fabric too, that they're basically like the only brick and mortar retailer for fabric and crafts in one spot.
Hobby Lobby,
yeah. That's aside from them.
in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
I know.
I like to go shopping. I want lots of stores.
Yeah, it felt like a lot of arts and crafts drama.
Does
the way that he was
it.
talking about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know, and that explains why they sell Hancock Fabrics.
Yeah, I remember. I wouldn't have remembered if you weren't talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think it ever went anywhere, but at one point I had a license with Hancock Fabrics. I'm just sure because I hardly have any fabric. And then I quit doing designs for them.
Yeah.
Or there was talk. Probably not even a license, probably just chatter. I'm kind of stuck. Just so you know. Kind of stuck. Let's, all right, so values. Let's put in some values. So this is a rusty red.
Gravy says we used to have a Ben Franklin's. Walmart killed their business. That's what they do. It's like they just they have enough money so they can keep their prices low or do whatever and kind of wait it out, play the long game, and then the other can't play. And
yeah. Well, Amazon.
Amazon does the same thing.
Who I've been ordering from. I'm gonna go down in brush size. Yeah. Boy, I haven't been to a Ben Franklin's. I used to go. Well, no, I know.
You can't.
I know I used to go into the one in Council Bluffs with my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid. I'm thinking about waterbeds now because it kind of...
This is going to be a new waterbed situation. We're all talking about stores that have gone out of business because of big stores that can basically, what? Like, what's that? What do they do? You smoke them out? Is that what that's called? What's that?
Squeeze them out.
Squeeze them out? I don't know. There's
I don't know. My paints are kind of dry. That's what's nice when you put out fresh paints. Okay. I don't know if that got me very far. It got me a little further. Something to do while I decide what to do next. All right, let's glaze with some yellow. Are we dry enough? Probably not. Oh, you know what we could do? Still feels cold, but it's better. And I think this needs a whole nother coat. I don't know if you can, can't tell if that's square. But let's at least, so that phthalo blue-green shade is definitely transparent. Oh yeah, box is open. I'm gonna throw in a little, it's gonna look black. Ooh, too much water. Just kind of play like you're a kid and make a mess. I'll grab a little water. I do swirlies.
Swirlies.
I'm gonna run out of grip room again. Normally I just dry it with a hairdryer. But other than that corner, I feel like that second coat just is better. Maybe I can, oh my thumb, I don't know if you saw my thumb stick because it wasn't completely dry. I don't want it too yellow because we're gonna have a sunflower. As she grabs more yellow. See if I can do this. It wants to spin in my hand. I'll grab a little water because it's not swiping. Oop. I need to let it dry again. So when it's that thin, when it starts to dry, I can see the canvas popping through. I think, I have not heard, if anybody knows for sure, I think the acrylic paint shrinks when it dries. Looks like it does.
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's plastic, right?
Yeah, some kind of. Okay. Freckles.
Freckles!
Come say hi. Freckles is my cat.
Hi. I'm on the floor today.
I should go back to calling her president and CEO.
Hi, Freckles.
She's the boss.
Oh, she's on a mission
now,
today.
Is it not making any noise while you're over there?
No.
Funny.
Come
I could move the plug like around. I could get an extension cord and move it around the corner.
I'm okay. Ooh, hi, Freckles. She's like, why are you on the floor?
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh, yellow. I'm like, what were we going to do?
Hi, friend.
So now I really like the transparent color, so I'm just going to come back and glaze everything yellow. Oops, and paint outside the lines. And then probably come back and put some more highlights in again.
Marty says, hi, Freckles, with the cat heart eyes emoji. Hi.
It's loud for us, but I don't think it's that loud for them.
Hi. Gravy says, the fabric of the canvas also loosens up as it dries.
Oh. I suppose.
Hi, Freckles. What you doing?
I don't really, I mean, I bet it does. I just don't notice it on the canvas panel. Oh, and I really tighten my canvases, but I bet it does. I just don't notice it as much. I buy the 1.5" thick because if it's the thin ones, the gallery wrapped canvases that are thin. I've been known to bow them because I'm tightening them up so much. Tightening them up so much. She just yawned.
She did. You bored her to death.
I heard her chomp on her teeth.
Yeah, she got bored from that response.
Okay, need that to dry. I'll put in some leaves or something. So one thing about my cardboard, Emily, I've been scooting it over and I have a towel underneath, but it gets wet and buckles.
Oh.
From all my
my
washing.
It would.
Although the gray paper I was aiming to buy that Michael's didn't have wouldn't have been any better. Let's see, I don't know. Actually, let's go a little blue after I did that. Grab too much water. A little bluer. I might want that more green, but I'll grab a little white. Actually, I don't think I want to put it anywhere else just yet. Ooh, except for maybe in the center. I keep washing out my brush and I have the thoughts. Let's just grab another brush. A little teeny cheap from US Art Supply. It's a 2/0. Let's play with the background. So pinks and purples. Yeah, I've been unhappy with the plates. I don't know if there's even another brand where I shop. That actually looks like it has a little yellow in it, which will make it red, kind of, or salmon color. Oh, that's lighter. Ah! Lighter than I wanted. I've been loose with the grip lately.
Marty said, Annie, you can cut up an Amazon shipping box for a new table cover.
Oh, yeah, I could. Get a big enough one.
Oh, Freckle is... You put a blankie under there?
Yeah, and her one of her shoes that she likes.
Yeah, I think she's kneading over there. Oh,
Yeah.
no, she's cleaning. She's going to lay down, though. She's taking a bath.
She's been under there occasionally, and she hasn't been in the closet sleeping where I originally set it up. So I thought, well, I'm just putting in what I call like confetti funfetti. That's a thing, isn't it?
A funfetti cookie, funfetti cupcake.
Oh yeah, like sprinkles.
Yep.
It's probably copyrighted.
Possibly.
Let's maybe not say that again. I just think it's fun. And I'm also waiting for my petals to dry. I kind of want to shift color, but what? Purple.
I like the pink background.
Like that better? Of course, it's... Ooh. One thing nice about acrylic is if you get water on your painting, usually it's okay. Unless it's... This one's done, though. It's hard to say what you like better. Purple. I'm just going to lighten purple. I don't know, I'm pretty chill tonight. That's not like me. Let's see, how about, so I'm thinking, so the swipes kind of lead you in to the painting. They don't all have to. Let's put one, where am I going to sign it? I'm probably going to sign it. I might sign it there. So I kind of want to put one over here, but let's not line it up. Boy, that looks pink. So are we moving the outlet after the live?
No.
I don't like that. Leave it alone though. It's just going to get bigger and worse. Oh, let's go dark. That's what wasn't, nothing was tripping my trigger there. There we go. I never wipe off my brushes, so I have all that water sitting there. Can put a dot in there. I kind of want to put some lime green.
Leanne says, love the whimsical sunflower. Yeah, I love your funfetti, confetti, whatever.
Yeah, I think if you go look at the link in this video's description, I am getting better and looser. Not always at the same time, but overall, more confident with the brush strokes. Only took, I don't know how old that video is, a year or two. It takes time, practice, talking yourself into it. Okay, let's put, I'm liking revisiting, well, it'll sell, so I want to do this. I only sell them for $15, but a lot of times they might buy one of these, but then they'll say, oh, you know, they'll think about like the cow painting in the entryway, or, you know, they'll come back and get something else eventually, if they're in town. Well, gosh, even out of town people, because we're at the one gallery's in downtown Omaha, Nebraska. We get repeat visitors even from out of town. They're like, I stop by every year. Oh, it's so nice.
It is nice. Oh, Leanne gave $9.99.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this one a little better than this one was done. This one's a little more expressive and loose, more movement. The pink one. Sometimes, the person who cuts our hair, Emily, was saying, we were talking about work, and she of course knows I'm an artist. She's like, well, don't you have to wait for the inspiration? I'm like, if I did that, I might not ever paint.
Yeah.
I mean, I go to work every day just like I was, you know, a piano player. She's like, oh, because she used to work with a gal that cut hair and was an artist also. But I think that person waited for the muse. I mean, you can do that. But, you know, it's like with the Highland cow in the metal tub. I mean, they want it, and they want it as soon as you can do it. I can't really wait for the inspiration. Just paint it.
Well, I like your running list, you know, because that also kind of when you're maybe you don't have, I wouldn't call it necessarily like, I could see I don't know, someone that does more abstract type pieces, you probably need to be a little more inspired, because usually they have more movement, or I don't know, sometimes people.
She can see me shaking my head no.
No, I know, but like if you like the blue period, you know, like artists have
when they do
phases.
Emotional things, or like when songwriters only write when they have a breakup.
Yeah, so I could see needing that, you know,
for
certain types of artists.
Sure.
But I think you're less inspiration, more just a block of what do I paint next. That list is very helpful that you've got.
Oh yeah, I never get to it. Get to all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not liking how blue that is, even though I did that on purpose. Oh, I want to put. Oh. So when the bunny I showed you, I just realized after I had a late lunch, I forgot to put whiskers on it. That happens. So a lot of times I'll switch gears even though it's not efficient, so I don't forget. I think some blue might be kind of pretty in here. I like dots and spots and swipes.
Dots and spots and swipes.
Mm-hmm. Oh my. I want to put some in the flowers. I think I need to go back to the flowers. I said that was too blue, but the light blue makes me happier. Oh, I gotta. All right. So this was orange. I used, I don't have it sitting here, of course. Oh, maybe I do. I used cad orange right out of the tube and some cad yellow. Actually, this isn't, yeah, it is cad orange hue. Cad yellow and some white for this background. And then so what's really fun is to take, I think this is phthalo blue, it says phthalo blue green shade, and just add some blue swipes, have some blues in the shadow because orange and blue are complements. It's just a neat little trick if you want juicy. If you don't, keep it all, I don't know, more muted colors would be one way to do it. All right, let's put in some of this white back in, or light yellow. Let's put some white.
Bye, Gravy. Gravy says, take it easy, everyone. Peace out. See you next week.
Bye, thanks for coming.
Thanks for hanging.
So my paint is getting thicker because it's old. And also I tend to get thicker as I get more layers on. You could keep it thin.
You got old paint.
Yeah, I do. And then sometimes it helps to only do part of the petal. Maybe I should stop. I kind of want to do a little more. I did a good job stopping with those little blue lines in the bunny painting.
You had self-control there.
And you know, it's funny because that painting was scaring me. I'm like, let's just do bright orange and see if I can handle it. And I'm like, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's glaze in some my rusty brown, which I don't have much of. You can use water or matte medium. That's too much water. Thick brush. I'm used to the thin ones. Liquitex seems to be able to handle a lot of water. I don't know if every brand can. And I'm just going to kind of connect some of the shadows. Oops, hopefully that's in frame. And it might be too thin. I might have to do this again. That's the one thing I'm starting to focus on that I notice I don't always do well is that's so thin, it's too thin. Mm-hmm. Is a lot of times it's like, not always, but you might want to think about connecting your shadows. I'm like, oh, there's just so much to learn. Mm-hmm. And remember, I want to do it everywhere. No, don't do that. I don't know what, I think it's because I'm walking and talking, but I definitely would clean up my brushes a lot more during the lives. I'm going to grab this round. Let's put in, we could use blue or black. I'm just going to use black. I'm going to put a couple little triangles. I don't know if that one makes sense. Probably should stop. I've got 3 of them. Odds are usually a good idea. I spent all that time on the stem and then I painted right over it. I do that all the time. Maybe I'll put some black. Ah, wait a second. What am I doing? Oh, I've got some time. I think I like this one better. It has better motion. This one's kind of stiffer. I like, you don't have to, but sometimes leaving the split is just the background showing through that little. You can paint that in too. I painted them out and then had to come back and paint them in. How about a little, this is bugging me. Now I'm worried about the color. I don't know if that helped at all. You have to let it dry and then put a shadow in it. I'm going to try and glaze it while it's wet. Ooh, it lifted a little. And she keeps going. Actually, I kind of like it. It lifted in the middle. Yeah, this one got kind of crazy. Maybe darken it. Push it back. So it's always scary because I don't know if it's going to work or make me happy. Still 6 out. You know, what I could do when it dries is I could get my purple out and erase it, basically. If I remember, we'll do that. Okay, that needs to dry. My center kind of got lost on this one. I mix this brown. I always just take some orange and some black and then add either yellow or quinacridone to it to get it either to be a pink brown or a yellow brown, or sometimes I get it pretty darn close to chocolate brown. Oh, did I go out of frame? I kind of. Oh, I'm warm. I've got 3 layers on. And now I'm hot.
You're hot.
All of a sudden. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Kind of lost my fried egg shape. I don't know if that's helping.
Do you feel like you're cooking?
Oh, yeah. Take a drink of pop. It's making funny noise. Well, I wanted to connect my but I don't know if I like that. I think I should have just left it alone. I wanted to connect some of my stem or petals. Yeah, I think I'm making it worse. Let's slow down. And let it dry. Dry it with a hair dryer. I think we're probably okay. I'm just on top of it.
I really like it. It's fun.
It is more expressive. Oops. Okay. I'm going to paint. I might be able to have time to do the circle. Whoops. Drop of water on there. And it wasn't set. So then when I wiped it, because I assumed it was more, I've got problems. It's probably coming off my brushes when I go between my water and my paper towel. See how that looks minty when you add just white? Well, I wonder why that outlet started to cause a problem.
I don't know.
When it's not.
I mean, you don't know it's the outlet for sure, but
that new.
It's something over there.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I bought that for you a little while ago. I can feel it sticking. All right, so dry. Oh, except for I see where I want it. Better coverage. Oh, still got a thumbprint. Oh, here, we could maybe just go blue. Change it up a little bit from the other one. No, not really. Gosh darn it. I get it, and then I paint it out. You guys don't do that. Just stop trying to fight it. I was thinking I could paint a center during the live here. There's not much to it, but... I gotta stop adding coats and water and let this dry.
I could pry it out of your hands.
I might get mad. Okay, dry. Let's work on. I think I need a few more dots and spots, and the pink one's done. Is that dry enough? No, not really. But I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, it's lifting a little. I don't like that either. You guys, sometimes you should just leave things well enough alone. I feel like art teaches you lots of lessons, but I feel like I learn them very slowly.
And over.
And over. Yeah, I don't. I always have too much water in my brush. I kind of like that though. Is this dry enough? I think that's dry enough. Too watery. Just reinforcing it in spots for a little more depth, maybe, hopefully. I could turn a little 4-inch by 4-inch painting into 6 hours. I don't know that that's a bad thing. It's bad for videoing and YouTube. I enjoy it. I just keep mucking with it. Well, and I get frustrated. I've gotten frustrated already here. I don't know if I want to. I'm going to sign it there. I don't need to do anything else. I don't think that's going to even show. Good enough. What are you doing, Em?
Work.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe we were having problems because you
Nope.
weren't.
Where? I was gonna say A-okay, but that's just like, it sounds average. Everything is good. I haven't heard the buzzing since I moved.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I like about the lives is you can tell I don't get it right on the first try. That can be weird when you're watching YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm.
And they look smoother.
You just expect them to get it on the first try since it's probably what they show.
Yeah, and it's kind of what it looks like in a time lapse.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do some black dots. So my sleeve keeps hitting my palette, which is why I usually have my palette on the left. Do you think I might get too many dots?
Probably.
Probably.
You're a dot queen.
You can splatter. What other color? We could do like a light orange or we could do white. We could do lots of colors.
Marty says, really like the color. It's in this painting heart emoji.
Thanks, Marty. I think it's good practice. You paint one flower, and that's how you could paint a flower in a landscape if it was close. Wait. Kind of fighting with my paints. I either too much water or not enough. I'm telling myself stop.
You feel the struggle happening within?
Yep.
That cracks me up.
I want it a little, it's dry brush, which is fine, but I want it a little, I'm not going to get it. Here, I'm going to connect it over this side, though. Okay. We're at 14 minutes. I can do a quick center. We'll do a screenshot. I suppose I should sign it. Or it's kind of initialing it. I sign the back. Ooh, I didn't leave much room for one dot for favorite son and one dot for favorite daughter. It's already dry and darker. I was thinking it was going to be too light.
Are you going to have to cut me out?
Nope, got you in there.
Okay.
You're a little squished.
Oh.
Oh, but I put my thumb over a dot. Oh, and I was going to paint out. I forgot. Let's see. I'm just going to grab some of my purple. Too much water. I'm just going to paint that out for now. Let's see. That's kind of neat, but is it too weird? I have thin paint, so it's transparent. Let's grab some thicker paint. Be careful, I put my thumb. I really like just surface drying it with a hairdryer. I'm going to need to let that dry and come back.
Are you yearning for the hairdryer?
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't think we have to, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've talked about it a lot. I don't think I like that any better. Maybe. So that is, my head's probably in the frame. That's a negative painting. I'm painting the negative space. I like that better. It just needs to dry, and I'll put another. I put some Quinacridone on it. Let it dry. Okay. Do a little screenshot. I forget to do that sometimes. Oh, and I've been forgetting. I kind of remember that I forget to, in the time-lapse videos, to say how long it took me to paint something.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's been like I start it and then 2 days later I go back to it. I could write it down. Okay, so I think fried egg.
Fried egg.
And I think, okay, I kind of want it to come. Oh, it's still kind of sticky. I think it's going to be too wet, maybe. Oh, I just put my finger on that. I want that to dry.
Susie says, love your color choices. It is beautiful heart emoji.
Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. Well, and the color choices are so the yellow will show. The yellow and the white. So pink and purple and blue, green, and yellow. A little bit of yellow. Teal, kind of. I think this is going to be too wet. I'm getting that. Kind of give myself an idea where I want the. I stop with that, the oval to be. I stopped talking. Alrighty.
Looking pretty eggy.
Yeah. That looks like a kind of a side view, maybe. So most everything I paint grows, meaning I've already gone outside my pencil line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wonder if they can hear me scratch my head. It sounded loud in my head.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Now, since we could use purple. I need to get in the habit, because I need a rag of, after I rinse out my brush, wipe it on a rag. So if I got all the water on the handle.
Oh.
And it always drips. I like how Emily can comment and work at the same time. That's basically the center, then I play with it. And I put all the dots on it. I like this leaf better. It's a little more expressive. Put purple in the center of that one just because it's kind of fun with the yellow.
Susan says, beautiful. What is the name of the green and red you are using? Greens and red you're using.
Quinacridone Magenta. They're all Liquitex. So if you want red, put some yellow in it. If you want a red. I like that because it makes a great red. Makes a nice orange. What was the other color? Yellow? Green?
Red. Green and red.
Oh, green is Phthalo Blue Green shade. I use Phthalo Blue a lot too. And then a lot of yellow. Actually, I made a blue. It's almost a Phthalo Green because I made a blue green with these two colors. So I'm using primaries, red, yellow, blue. Mix the rest, except for black and white. Titanium white and Mars black. So I'm just waiting for that to dry. But I think I might just call it good because everything is too wet. But you got all the parts. I painted a background, painted a sunflower, and then I came back and started a center for you. And they don't have to, you're going to put so many leaves and things, or petals over it. Like this petal goes over it. I have pulled these over. This one was over more. That you don't even need it that oval-y shape. I fussed with it, but I really didn't need to.
Susan says, thank you.
Sure. I use that color combination of a Phthalo Blue or a Phthalo Blue Green shade. I use the primaries in a lot of my videos. Save you some money.
Yeah, you do. It would technically.
Yeah, you really just need a red. You can try a red. It's going to depend on the brand. But once I discovered how much I like quinacridone for making a red, that I really didn't go back. And I don't think I have a CAD red anymore in my studio.
Marty says, we will let you leave work early tonight, crying laughing face.
Yeah, 5-6 minutes early.
Marty, is she allowed to clock out early? I don't know. Your boss might get mad at you. Where is she? Oh, she's asleep under the table. So.
Is the president asleep under the table?
Yeah, I guess if you sneak out really quietly, she won't probably care.
Yeah, this one's much more expressive.
It is. I like it a lot.
It paints things more than once. And really paint them in more than one sitting, which I don't do because I'm always videoing and things, which I love. I love hanging out with you guys. But it truly helps.
Oh, Marty said yes with the little art hug emoji, like the literal one.
Oh,
you get if you remember.
With Emily's art hug.
Yeah,
that's Emily's handwriting, or well, not your handwriting, but your drawing.
Yeah. Cute.
I'm looking at the chat. Hey, Susan. Okay, guys, let me know if you try this one. I think I already mentioned I linked how to wire these in this video's description. I just used a little hand drill and shoved a little white paint in there just to kind of seal it up. I don't have one handy to show you that's wired. It's so fun to hang out with you. I can't thank you guys enough. So appreciate your support. Great big happy art hugs, and I hope to chat with you soon. Bye, guys.